check this out. I'm gonna fall right onto it. Oh,
That's very scary!
I didn't know it doesn't let you jump. It's very scary! Look at little Crash.
He's tiny. Oh god, he's getting bigger!
Stop! 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 Stop it, you fucking retard!
Would you be scared if you saw somebody die?
Fuck me.
If you saw somebody die, but then their corpse started getting bigger and bigger.
Started bloating really hard.
What if they were spinning while growing bigger too?
Yeah.
And they kept spinning faster and growing larger.
In the dark?
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
They had a light source coming from them.
What if Object Motherfucker blew you up with a pink tube?
What if they were?
Well, I did it again. That's great.
What if
Pink tubes.
What if they were dark, but they
Pink
they had a light source coming from them? So like the whole room was illuminated except for them.
These are dumb hypotheticals with no answers to give. A hypothetical is supposed to make you think and question your own morality.
Mama Luigi.
Mama!
Hey, that's a perfect one.
That's a perfect hypothetical. Would you rather Mama Luigi?
Would you rather Mama or Luigi? Not would you rather Mama Luigi? Because what's the opposite end to it?
That's what I'm saying. You guys are bullshit today.
I'm holding in a shit, guys.
If it was really good for the environment, would you guys eat mouse burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
How good were they?
They always made them sound really good in Speedy Gonzales.
How good do they taste?
Wait, they make burgers out of mice in Speedy Gonzales?
I mean, they definitely, there's references, the cats are like, I'm gonna make that guy into a mouse burger.
Really?
I swear I remember that specifically.
Wait, well, in this
from Speedy
hypothetical, how do
Gonzales.
they taste? What do they taste like?
They taste delicious.
Like how good?
They're like better than burgers just in general.
Yeah, I would, yeah, why not? I think, why not?
Even if each burger had like
would you
14
eat a dolphin,
mice.
Would you eat a dolphin?
Oh,
Lyle?
fuck yeah. Would you? Yes.
I wouldn't.
I feel like to assert dominance as a species, we should.
Would you eat a monkey?
Probably not that.
Let's say it was delicious and it was like, oh, but you had to like put the dagger in its heart belly yourself.
Does it make me smarter to do this?
Eating that monkey's gonna make some kind of new COVID.
Let's see. Okay, Lyle, these are the rules. You have to eat 100%. You have to eat all of the monkey, but you will gain like 17 IQ points.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh,
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot. 17?
If you could go from 100 to 117, that's a lot.
I think I would do pretty much anything temporary to permanently increase my...
So you, wait, Lyle, you really
Your
eat a full
stats?
monkey for 17 IQ points?
Yeah.
Wait, Chris, would you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tomar?
Wait, what kind of monkey?
A chimp.
Yes.
Like a fully grown
fuck
chimpanzee.
chimps.
But you, Chris, you have to put the dagger in its heart. It has to look at you in the eyes.
I'd still do it.
That's part of the ritual.
Well, no, it depends. If it's a new chimp, I wouldn't because they're not evil yet. Once they get into adulthood, they
You're
become...
You're saying you wouldn't eat a baby chimp, but you would eat a full-grown chimp.
Yes.
Okay.
Chris, let's say it's a full-grown
That's
chimp.
so
but
much more chimp
Let's
to
say it's a
eat.
full-grown chimp, but it's literally like
That
never
will take
done
a lot
anything
longer.
bad.
You
It's
have
never,
to eat all of it?
Oh, Chris, 100%
Yeah.
of it. It's
down
eyes.
to the bone, down to the bone.
Yeah, so
baby,
you gotta
it would
make
be
you gotta
easier.
make fucking chimp jello out of the bones.
Yeah.
And
No, you don't have to
100
eat every fucking inch of the chimp.
Even the bone.
You can leave the bones. I don't know why you'd make
you're
that.
only getting fucking. You're getting like 6 IQ
Why do you
points out
need
of
all
this.
these disincentives? Okay.
Tomar, so 17 IQ points, that's a lot. That's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Tomar, that's a lot, dude.
That is
So
a
I
lot.
might as well just have someone like boil down the monkey into a stew to make it easier to eat the whole thing.
I guess.
Do we have to even eat the fur?
Yes.
Can you shave it first?
No.
You can
There's no way there's that intelligence points
but you
in
have,
the fur.
You have to make a coat of the fur. You have to make like a jacket of it.
Uh-oh.
So I still have to. Well, that's
And you only get the IQ points when you're wearing the coat.
you have to be.
Yeah.
You have to have eaten the whole chimp, and you have to be wearing the chimp coat.
Yeah.
In order to reap the benefits.
Yeah. That's still pretty good. That's still a pretty good scenario.
With 17 new points, you could like make or break your new Einstein brain.
Yeah.
You might solve
Tomar,
a big
that's
problem.
a good deal.
Think about your elo on chess.com, how much that would go
Tomar.
up.
17.
I really don't think your ability at chess is based on your IQ.
Oh, it is. It's pattern recognition.
I mean, it is.
It's pure IQ.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. I have a scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. You're running as fast as you can through the woods to see how fast you can run.
Yeah.
You think in your head, I'm faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. This is fucking amazing. And you stop in the middle of the woods in a giant opening in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
And there you see a hole.
Yeah.
And you run over the hole and you look down the hole. And you see Sasquatch looking up smiling.
Yeah.
And 2 hands are closed and he says, red pill or blue pill? And he holds his hands out.
Red pill me, baby.
What, is that what you say?
Fuck yeah,
Chris,
dude.
what's your answer?
I don't want to get blue pilled by Sasquatch.
No, he's just
Hey, he's probably trying to date rape me, dude.
His claws, his hands are just closed.
He's down a hole.
Like a 2 foot, it's like not that deep, but it's a hole.
He's got that
He's standing in a 2-foot hole and he's 6'8".
Yeah.
So he's the same size as you. He's just
So
standing
he's
in a
basically like
shallow hole.
He's 6'8".
Exactly. And he says, red pill or
It's
blue
up to
pill.
his ankles.
So if I take the blue pill, what happens? Does he open up the hole and
Well,
go
you have
further
to
down?
you have to say red pill or blue pill.
Okay, I say red pill. He
Okay.
opens the hole. I go down with him.
No, he opens his hand and he eats it.
But what?
And then he waves, he goes, bye bye.
That's the red pill.
Yeah, he goes, bye bye.
So okay, can the blue pill be?
Bye bye, get out of here. I don't want
I want the blue pill to be that he steps out of the hole and cracks his knuckles and beats me up.
Why? Why do you want that?
Because the blue pill is bad and the red pill is good.
Is it?
Isn't it? I don't know. Isn't that the whole point of the
Chris,
Matrix?
okay,
I don't
Chris,
know.
you say blue pill, he goes, watch this. And he pulls a snake out of the hole and he swings it as hard as he can and he smashes it against the side of the hole.
Why
and
is
it
he from
dies.
fucking Cameroon or some African country?
Cameroon.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
He kills a snake in front of you and he smiles and he says, you want
I'd be like,
snake?
I guess this is your circle of life thing going on here. I guess this is
And then,
okay.
and then he looks at you and his mouth opens and his eyes bulge. He says, you can talk? He digs as deep as he can go. He digs a tunnel to. He digs
I thought
a
you meant
hole
he
to-
digs his thumbs into my eyes as deep as they go.
He sticks his thumbs through your head.
Fucking, I'd laugh.
I'd be like, ow.
Wow.
Bigfoot, why?
He digs as hard as fast as he can. He digs like in 1 second. He digs 1,000,000 feet in the earth, and he buries it back up. And I walked. Says, what was that? What happened, Chris? What are you doing in this clearing? There's no evidence of Sasquatch. He dug and buried himself.
What am I gonna say, Zach? I swear to God, he dug and he buried himself right here.
Who did? What happened?
It was Sasquatch. I ran into the real Sasquatch.
Okay. Wait. Back up a second. Sasquatch.
His hands were like spades, and he dug into the ground, and he covered himself up from inside like fucking, like Santa Claus in Ed's World.
That's fucking
Here's
surreal.
the
That's not.
scenario.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. It's the same. Listen. Okay,
What is
so
it?
then the person's like, you're crazy, man. I don't believe that you saw Sasquatch dig and they run away. Like, Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. But then, a female Sasquatch comes out of the clearing.
Gross.
Does she have big hairy tits?
It looks identical, but you know it's a female Sasquatch.
That's what she sounds
And
like.
she's wearing spectacles and she says, a Sasquatch with spectacles. Have you ever seen such a thing?
Have you ever seen it?
What's the right answer? What do you say?
I'd say no.
What, you're gonna insult a Sasquatch? She's gonna kill you.
I would say that fucking sucks to remove those. You're a Sasquatch.
What would you do if you woke up of your wife of 7 years in bed and you found out she was a Sasquatch and she was blinking her big
I thought you were going to
eyelashes?
say you're being cucked by a Sasquatch.
Hey, what?
How has she been hiding this? You can see from the proportions
She
of
was
their,
wearing
like-
makeup.
Okay, that's fair. I would say.
She's wearing a beautiful little pink dress.
I guess I would just try to shoo her out of my house.
What if she says, "I thought you loved my hot pigtails. You said you always come with my pigtails every day." Is
I'd
that
be
not
like,
enough for
"Are
nothing?"
you a smart Sasquatch?"
Yes, yes. We're trying to. I've been saying.
I'd say, how many others of you
My
are smart?
my first name is Sasquatch. My last name is Squatch. I thought you knew.
Sounds Sasquatch. What if instead of Bigfoot, there was a monster called Big Fuck, and he like
And he came and he fucked
he
you.
came and he fucked you?
He was like a regular sized person, but he had a big cock.
There's just a naked random
Just a,
guy
He's describing a
random it's called Big Fuck.
an actual serial rapist.
I'd love that.
They caught that East Area
Guys,
rapist
everybody
the other day.
tweeted Joe Rogan that they discovered Big Fuck.
Please, everybody do it.
And
Tell them they caught Big Fuck.
It photoshopped regular men with big dicks.
running through the woods.
Hashtag Big Fuck.
The creepier it looks, the better.
Hashtag Big Fuck found.
Big Fuck at Joe Rogan.
Please. Oh my god.
Miss me. Bye bye.
Hey,
Oh.
my favorite video is the one of the man.
From Steady. Kids, put on the video of the man. No.
No. I like that.
No, please. No. Not that one. It is the only thing I ask of you, my sweet. Misbehaving children need to watch the man.
It's just a really far shot of a man.
A wide shot, like he's in the middle of a field.
That sounds f***ing creepy.
In the middle of a f***ing gray
Sounds
desert.
like the beginning of like a Ring sequel.
Yeah.
The man.
The video of the man.
The video.
He ducks down into the grass, then all of a sudden a hand creeps out of the screen, reaches out of the screen.
What if the man just fell out of the screen and he was tiny in real life?
Like Mike TV from Willy Wonka.
He's a tiny, blurry black figure.
Everybody gets real scared. They run away.
You try stepping on him like a spider and he runs under the kitchen fridge.
Oh no! Oh, that
would suck.
That would be scary.
That would
I
suck.
would be scared if a tiny man was loose in my apartment.
Yeah, dude.
And I didn't know where he was.
You were trying to kill him and he like snuck behind the refrigerator or some shit.
No, he wouldn't, because he's clearly.
You'd find him like behind the stove. He's suffocated.
Yeah, but
No,
then you
he's
need to move
clearly
your whole stove.
He's clearly a supernatural entity if he comes out of the TV.
Yeah, but he's a tiny man running around. That doesn't mean anything. His power was to be a tiny man.
I don't know. It would just
Doesn't
be
mean
creepy.
anything.
Okay, well, what would you do if he ran over to the wall and put his hands on the wall and started flipping up the wall like those little guys you throw at the wall to flip down the wall?
Except in reverse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going up the wall. And he goes up into the ceiling and hides in the crack.
I'd hang up a bug zapper so he could crash into it.
He's not gonna fall for that. He's a grown human male. He's not a bug.
Yeah.
And he's blurry.
Why is he blurry?
That would
Because
be
he came
freaky.
out of the TV.
He's got static and he's blurry.
That would be freaky in any case. If there was a normal sized person and they were just blurry all the time.
And shoot a Nerf gun at him.
He turned
Chris.
the Nerf gun black and white.
How would you react if you went out to go get some snacks at night and you went out into it was a dark alley and this guy, it's perfectly lit. It's not a dark alley. It's lit, and so a guy comes out.
Perfectly lit dark alley. Just enough light to be dark.
A guy comes out and his edges are all blurry and you can't make out his features, and he goes.
I'd be frightened. I'd throw a trash can lid at him and see if it goes through him.
It bounces off of him and he goes.
Then I'd run at him and kill him because he got hurt by a trash can lid. But Julian, what if the little man came out and he ran up and grabbed your foot, and then you were just no sound came out of you anymore?
Okay.
You're just like you're
Like
screaming
Ursula,
but no
who's
sound.
stealing Ariel's voice.
Yeah, all you can hear is a really low rumble, like. But he's like screaming blood at the top of his lungs.
So what would you do if your boss called you into his office? He said, "Tomo!" And you walked into his office.
Yeah, what would you do?
And his mouth was twice as big as normal. That was the only difference.
Ah, they're shooting
I
me.
guess I'd start questioning whether I was dreaming. I don't know what else. What other other information could I glean from that?
When he takes out an apple, he eats it one bite. He goes, pulls up the stem and puts it on his desk. He says, "Tomo, are you afraid? Do you have fear in your life, Tomo?"
A little.
He says, "Tomo, are you a risk taker?" And he eats a pear whole.
Not especially.
Okay, that'll be all, Tomo. Thank you very much. Would you ever tell anybody about that if that happened?
Yeah, I think I'd tell my wife. I think I'd tell Jaxie.
You think you tell her?
I'd tell her, yeah. I mean, if anything really weird happened, even
You would tell your wife your boss's mouth was twice the size
yeah,
that day?
I would.
Well,
That's what it means. That's what it means to be married.
Okay,
Zach.
I'm your wife. You tell me your boss's mouth was twice as. So Tomo, what do you want to do for dinner, Tomo?
You know, the weirdest thing happened at work today.
Yeah, but what do you do for dinner first? Let's not talk about that.
Well,
It's kind of a.
let's get some angel tie, I guess. But
Aw.
but
That's nice. Aw.
so this thing. That's not what Jaxie would do. She wouldn't scream at me.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let's do. So keep going.
No, it's so. The weirdest thing happened at work today.
The weirdest thing happened to me today.
The weirdest thing happened to me today.
What if she started doing that to you and started mocking you?
It's not something she would. I wouldn't marry a person who would do that.
Yeah, but she does it now. You rub your eyes and her eyes.
She does it now.
Yeah, but you rub your eyes and her eyes are twice as big as normal.
Oh no.
And she goes, "What were you saying, Tomar?" And she blinks 5 times.
And I'd say, am I dreaming right now?
Is this a cool fucking dream?
Is this a cool?
Tomar, have you ever seen the video of the guys driving down the long, dusty road and a brick falls out of a truck and kills the wife in the seat?
That's the mother.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's real. But what would you do if that happened and it hit Jaxie in the head?
Oh my god,
but it
Chris.
didn't kill her. It just like
Oh
made
my
her look
God.
like a hammerhead shark.
Holy
I'd be
fuck.
really upset. I think I would make a point to get that person's plates and file a lawsuit.
You get his plates.
Yeah, I'd get his plates.
Your wife is deformed. You get his plates. Would you hunt him down and fucking assassinate him or something?
I mean,
This man really good fucking.
I'd get his plates.
Oh fuck! He got me.
I'd run him off the road so I could get his plates.
Chris, what would you do if you were in your swimming pool and you were doing backstrokes, kind of like sort of fast?
Yeah.
And you started doing faster and faster, and it was like a speed was like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and you formed a little portal, and you went whoa, and you fell inside the pool, and you woke up exactly 10 minutes before.
What the fuck? I
So
woke
he time
up.
traveled in the pool?
Yeah, but 10 minutes in the past. That's the only difference. Would you try it again?
Yeah.
Wait. So he woke up 10 minutes in the past, but it's not like he didn't go into an overlapping reality where the other him is about to get in the pool.
Yeah, but he knows what's gonna happen because 10 minutes ago it happened because he woke up 10 minutes ago.
I mean, it just sounds cool. Why wouldn't I do that
think if
again?
I were there, I'd do it again to see if the same thing happened.
Yeah, you try to get it.
Maybe I'd go back even
Jesus.
further. Maybe you could do that until you go back before he did something really bad.
You go
that
back.
You wish you hadn't done.
Would you prevent 9/11 if you could do that? Just
Maybe
swim for
you
like
could.
7 months in a row.
Just keeps going swimming until you got all the way back to 2001.
Yeah, but at some point though, you'd be in somebody else's pool.
Whoa.
Would you not? Because you're going back. You're not like. It's not like Back to the Future when you're in the car. You're just in the pool still.
As long as you can evade them every time until you get into the
He's
portal, it
just
doesn't
evading them.
matter. They won't remember.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because it's.
So you'll be going back to 2001 in 10-minute increments.
But here's the point, though.
But you have all the time in the world because time's reversing.
But if you prevent 9/11,
that's a pretty big thing. You'd be a hero.
Yeah, but you'd also be
How
like.
old would you be during 2001?
Well, so here's the question though: are you still aging back? Do you still have your own brain, or are you just aging back? Are you aging backwards, or are you the same age?
Whoa.
I'm assuming you'd be the same age, right?
You'd be a little kid because it's reversing time.
I suppose, but isn't the pool doesn't?
But you're keeping your memory. That's what's critical there. You're keeping your memory.
Yeah, my point is, if the brain's the same, wouldn't it be?
So 2001, how old would you be, Chris? Like,
10.
10. So he'd be this 10-year-old who calls up the FBI
They
from
would
Ireland.
Yeah.
And
They
goes,
wouldn't.
there's terrorists and they're gonna fly planes into the.
They would
World Trade
not
Center."
fucking believe me.
Okay, Chris, do your
Wouldn't
best.
they be obligated to if you were sincere enough about
Yeah,
it?
but what do you say? I came from the year 2018 because I swam backwards in my pool for 6 months?
You'd have to research some of the facts. You'd have to give them things that only someone. Like, they might suspect you of being a terrorist, because you'd have to know things
I wouldn't undo 9/11. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, but Chris, pretend you're 11 years old and
But then it would be
talk to
so
the
much
FBI.
nicer at airports.
Yeah,
if you
no, but
did.
it's gonna happen either way. Maybe something worse would happen. Maybe this is the best outcome in history. I don't know.
It's
But
true.
what if we didn't
It
do
means they wouldn't elevate security, and maybe something
Yeah,
worse
maybe they would have
happen.
snuck
Who
a
knows?
little nuclear bomb inside.
Instead of what?
Instead of the motherland of the U.S.
To McDonald's?
To McDonald's, yeah.
To McDonald's ball pit?
Yeah.